Of the JOEY.C walk and talk. On time, ready to go, feeling good, feeling invigorated, feel like getting healthy. Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. We're consistent. Please hit the like, subscribe if you haven't. If you're a member, we appreciate you. We're 210 strong. If you can buy a membership and are interested, please buy one. If you can't do it at this time, please go into gift settings, go to the little super chat button. You'll see super chats and members and buy memberships. One of those buttons there you hit, I think it's the one membership, you hit the 3 dots. It'll say gift settings, turn it on, you may get gifted. We had 31 gifted memberships today already. We're doing well for today. We're up to 210. I'm JOEY.C, and this is my walk and talk stream. And today, we're gonna really take you into the hood. Or at least to the commercial part of the hood. Feeling yesterday I was mixed emotion all over the place because just couldn't figure out why I got so many members and I didn't have a lot of people in here. Please, if you want to help out the channel, you know the super chat button is. We appreciate it. We do right with our money, and it does go to the channel. We take care of everybody here, and we take care of what we need for the stream, first and foremost. You want to buy gifted memberships? Please do. We appreciate it. Let's build this community. Let's rock and roll. Special shout out to Flex 316, to Uncle Jack who donated memberships. Every day I'm gonna do a couple. Uncle Jack donated membership. Flex 316. Bobby Nix donated. Today was Brent Morehouse donated. I can't walk. We're gonna do one more. Ruthie is another one that's contributed. That's 5 or 6. Tomorrow we'll do 6 more on the list. All right? We'll just thank you every day. We'll give you a shout out. Mason of Portland has also been a big contributor. We always talk about Mason every day. We love Mason of Portland, and I feel like Mason's like a brother that I have, but that I haven't had in a long time. You know what I'm saying? He's like part of the family. He's a good dude. So let's get positive today. Let's get them people in here. We're streaming live. All right, I want to see some people come in here. I want to see some people supporting the channel. You know, what are you going to do with your money anyhow? If you're filthy rich, you might as well donate it to a good channel. Screw about giving it to all the big guys. Give it to the people that need it. People that are going to do something well with it. People that are going to put it back in the community. People that are going to better their equipment, better their look, better how they dress, better costumes. Huh? I don't know if I'm even supposed to be walking here. I'm one. Whoa, here comes, whoa. Here comes the semi right at me. Whoa. All right. We survived that one. So today, I'm going to walk down 41 going north. Now, 41 can take us all the way across Florida, I believe. Can take you into Georgia, I think. So maybe I'll walk to Georgia today. We'll just stream for the next 3 days, 4 days. We should make a lot of money by then. If we stay 4 straight days and walk to Georgia, maybe take us a week. Man, we should make thousands. Should I do it for the money? Maybe one day I will. Maybe I'll just get on the road and pack a backpack and have all kind of supplies, a good amount of money. Just stop and eat. A little rest. We gotta do that. How about we walk 10 hours a day, rest 8 hours a day. That's 18. 3 hours to prepare. 4 hours for eating and taking care of your hygiene. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll walk all the way to Georgia. See how much money we can do. That'd be something. Got to be in the thousands. People will be all quick like, well, he can do it. Can he do it? So now I'm passing the infamous Taco Bell. This is all kind of, it's all the restaurants are. Got Church's Chicken. You know, that's the best chicken in the neighborhood. Church Chicken. I ain't had Church Chicken. Got Save-A-Lot. That's a low quality food there. That's for all the people in this neighborhood. I go to Publix. I go to the rich man store. Can't eat that stuff out there. Here comes somebody walking with some suitcases. I don't know if they're homeless or they're selling suitcases. You got a lot of interesting characters in this neighborhood. Interesting characters. Taco Bell, Church Chicken, Salem's, Columbus Plaza, got the Bank of America. You got Happy's Rental Furniture. You got the Chinese restaurant. You got Family Dollar. You got the meat market. The meat market guy said he makes about $8 million a year. He's one of those those meat outlets. It's happening. He those co-op meat places that they have in all the poor neighborhoods. There's a bunch of them around here, man. Those guys make millions. They sell all the low-grade meat packages and stuff, and they just kill it, man. This guy said he makes about $8 million a year profit. This little shit story. I believe it too. Got so many people in there spending money. We are actually going to be going past the Wawa today. So, Wawa, everybody's favorite place, the Wawas. So what I'll do is, every 15 minutes I'll stop for 5 minutes so we can catch up with the chats, see if anybody donated gifted memberships, if anybody put any super chats, if anybody wants to, we'll read some of the quality chats. We don't mind here. We're not going to just say, if you don't give a super chat, we're not reading it. And we're not going to be like that. We're going to read some of them. We will not be there will not be no negative. If you want to be negative, you got to pay to be negative. That's the only penalty you get. If you want to be negative and nasty, you got to pay. Other than that, the good people, I don't expect anything but you to just be loyal. And if we get a bonus from you, we appreciate it. You crazy. Run a spider. I'm crazy? Boy, you better walk off. Take you over. I'll give you a pop of the head. Hey, run a spider. Don't forget about the... Yes. Well, Kai's going on vacation now. So, you don't want nobody to talk about anything, but he's going, taking his wife on a little 3-day vacation, and I'll be running the morning show. Now, you guys are doing the Tonight Show, right? He's going to be there for tonight, correct? So I'll pop in and get the exact days he needs me to do that morning show. So you're going to get striked when I open the morning show tomorrow. The first minute you're 1 minute late tomorrow, you get 10 strikes for every minute. You get 100 strikes, you're suspended. So you better bring your A game tomorrow, pal. Because I have the new Kai tomorrow. You understand? I am Kai Procaccio tomorrow. Not JOEY.C, Kai Procaccio. You understand that? Venom, 1 minute, 10 strikes for every minute you're late. I have set the pace. I am now at the corner of Columbus Drive and 50th Street, which is 41. And I think I got the walk sign, but this dump truck wants to run me over. Another truck semi behind it. Still hasn't turned. Still got the walking sign. I'm hitting the walkway, and we'll see. I'm tourist. I'm like a tourist here. I'm putting myself out like I'm a tourist so I can get jumped with this gimbal. This looks like I'm a freaking guy from out of town. I might have a camera with me too, you know? Take pictures. Oh yeah. Walk around like I don't know what I'm doing. That'll draw them out. Here goes the 15 bus, number 15 bus. Wawa's, all right. Oh, I forgot my water. That's what I forgot. Oh, I'm gonna be miserable without water. I'll be all right. Damn it, I forgot it. Set it on my car while I was putting the gimbal. Hey, this guy looks like Mr. Big Shot. Looks just like him. Thought he was getting off to come visit me. How you doing, man? All right, I'm doing all right. Boy, she was about 90 years old getting off that bus. Sad, man. I hope I ain't 90 and have to be on a bus. We still got my driver's license that night. Burger King. Ugh. All this fast food, I just don't even crave it anymore. Wawa's makes a good sandwich on they got not a whole grain, but they got a good wheat bread. I mean, wheat bread is same as eating regular bread, but whole grain. But I think did they have a whole grain? I had a whole grain sandwich there Saturday. Nothing on it, turkey. I didn't have but a little bit of pepper. I had banana peppers on it, and a little Parmesan cheese, just a little sprinkle. I had it on. I thought it was whole grain bread, toasted. It was good. They did that. Was one of my weekend things. Like I said, I could splurge turkeys, you know, as long as you try to get the best one. Not all lunch meat's good for you. A lot of it's got fats. Like I used to eat supersada, which is like a salami, a fancy salami for Italian. It's called supersada. They got a hot. I eat that stuff by the pound. They used to eat it right out of the packet, and it's you get a lot of fat meat in there. I like London broiled roast beef. Here comes a couple young guys. They might fuck with me. We'll see. I'll have to get back. I got to do the pimp walk. Got to get my walk going, you know. What I got to do, you know. Got to get my walk going, you know. See what's happening. So we just, I don't know what else is going on. Huh? Be looking at me like, what that man walking over here for? Let's go check it. They might do it for me. I'm ready. I'll shank her. I'm ready. We getting into the, told you up here. Here's the I-4. I wish I could turn this around. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah. That's the, here we go. That's the I-4. That's I-4. Now, I walked by, I told you I was right by I-4. This is exit 3, I-4. 2 exits. I get it. Well, that time I just turned. That way is the casino. Hard Rock Casino. 2 exits up. It takes me round trip from garage, when I do go, to my door. No traffic. 11 minutes. Alright? So, 11 minutes. Now you go to the viaduct, you're gonna see some people panhandling out here. You know, the people the people that come out with the signs, they're usually on the other side. I gotta lock my door. This guy freaking tried to open my door one day when I was sitting at the red light. I told him go away, I got no change. He tried to open my door. He's like, he wanted $1. He told me give me $1. He goes, I want $1. I told you I got that motherfucking $1. Didn't I tell you that? Oh wait. I said, why don't you give me $1 first? Whoa, look at that. Gotta watch these signs, man. Gotta watch these signs. Gotta watch these signs, man. So we got the Holiday Express in. Anything in this area, hotel, I don't care how nice it is. It ain't nice. There's a place over there called Bocados. Bocados has been a family-owned place that does Cuban sandwiches, big ones. It's this big, this thick, $10 with a drink and a chip. But it's unbelievable. They got business. They've been around for 50 years or more in this neighborhood. Italian family. You know, a lot of neighborhoods used to be Italian until, you know, the neighborhoods got destroyed. But this is the I-4 viaduct I'm going under. Usually you see a lot of people with sleeping bags out here. They run them off now. I don't know if he passed it yet, but he's passing. Homeless people can't be caught on the outside in public no more. They're passing the law now, which is going to screw them up because where are they going to go hide? Basically, they're making them go to the woods. Private, anywhere in the woods where they're private. They can't hang out, sleep out here no more. Yeah, I don't know if it's passing. That's through the whole state of Florida. So DeSantis is trying to get his last minute stuff in before he is done being a governor. Thank God for that. Worst governor ever. I'd rather have the guy that's been a few times, Charlie Chris, old crooked Charlie. Lives in St. Pete. He's a lawyer, got a law firm. He was a governor here. At least you know when you got a crook in the politician, you know where you stand. You know, you know what's going to be done. You know what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do. A guy like DeSantis trying to make a name for himself. Wow. When I first saw his ads and running, I thought this is the guy. Was I wrong? And I don't vote. Would never vote for no crooks. All right, so we're making it under the second underpass, which would be the westbound. That's the westbound. That's the westbound, see? That's the eastbound. Takes you to Orlando, it's at Daytona Beach. This I-4 ends at Ybor City, exit 1. This is exit 3. And it becomes 275 north, which will take you out to 75, or 275 across the bridge. Takes you to St. Pete, Largo, all those places. And I got cars turning. It's crazy here. They don't care, they'll hit you. You actually get hit, they'll have to pay me if I survive, you know? And I don't do that shit. People do that shit all the time. See, I'm just not, I just can't do that shit, man. But it's done regularly. Tampa is the highest city for insurance scams. My insurance guy told me that. Is why, a big part of why, I haven't had, well, I beat the last speeding ticket I had, which was the first one I had in a long time. But I've had no accidents. I've had a lot of speeding tickets, but it was like every 3-4 years. Some of my beats, some of my paid. I didn't lose a lot of points. You know, I did whatever you're supposed to do. And the last one I had was 4 or 5 years ago. And I got one, but I beat it. So it's not really considered being my record. And my insurance for my age, with no accidents, is ridiculous. My son pays for full coverage cheaper than I do. What I pay just for liability on a car, he gets for full coverage. And he's 30-something years old. I don't get it. They penalize the people in the 50s and up. One of the old people, look at them all. I'm gonna show you guys now all the crackheads, all right? You guys ready? You wanna see this? Let me see if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. You guys see down there? You see down there? All those people out there, you see that guy, those people right there arguing? You see all the crackheads over there? We're going into some shit place now. We're going into danger zone here. All them people are crackheads. All of these people at the gas station, they sell. You go in this gas station, buy anything you want. Anything. You probably get bunked on 90% of the time, because if you get a junkie selling you stuff, he's probably gonna burn you, take your money, and give you nothing. You see, this gas station ain't that busy, but it's always busy, more than what it looks like, you know. Police are always in here, but when they come, they scat, man, they're gone. Phew, the roadway is where they all stay. You remember my goofy son-in-law? I told you guys he got arrested, right? He's facing some time now. He got all kind of charges. They tased him and everything. He's been in jail about over a month. He had a stolen scooter, found drugs on him. Cops chased him, they tased him. And all they wanted to do was stop him because a car hit him. And they wanted to see if he was okay, because he ran. That gave him, oh, look at these guys sleeping right here. Here we go. Look at that, how they sleep, look at, see them sleeping over there? Look at that. Think I'm lying? You think I lie to people? Look at that, look at those two guys, they're out like a light. Look at it, they don't come out, they don't wake up to the, can you see that? Did you guys see that? Let me see. You guys see that? You see that right there? You see those people right there? I tried to bring it up. You see that? Like clockwork for their crack and rob people. Here's the famous gas station. And Shell. There's a hooker coming across the street now. Yeah, I'm really going into there. They all the dealers are out there. They just stand there. They just stand there. And see, right now it looks like one dealer. One guy looks legit. And one guy looks like a crackhead. He's the guy that's gonna burn you. Boy, I'm glad I'm out of this guy. I'm out of this racket. But I would never do something like this, man. When I was younger in Chicago, I did it once or twice, and I got caught the second time after I bought. It was years ago. I was 20-something years old. I bought 3 crack racks. I was 25, and I got swarmed by cops. I put it in my mouth. They hit me in the mouth. They got it out of my mouth, arrested me. I beat the case though, because they never came back from the lab. So my lawyer pushed for it to be gone. I was right around the time I caught the first felony, and I've only been convicted twice. 89 and 2021. And the rest of the rest I beat. Never again. I said I will never stoop this. There are all over the place today, man. All right. This is now. Let's see. 41 now goes to the left of me. That goes to, actually, this curves around and goes into actual, where 41 pick back up. It comes this way, 41's this way. I guess I can walk. I gotta walk. So, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk down the MLK today. I'm gonna do a lot of walking today. Extra walking today. I'm gonna get some time in today. It starts today. I'm gonna start getting more and more miles. Like I said, I'm dedicated to this. I'm dedicated to being healthy. All right, so how many minutes have we walked? So we're at 20 minutes. Let me get up here to the bench, if there is one. Or maybe I'll just go, not the AutoZone, the next, and I'll see, catch up with the chat a little bit. AutoZone. This is the one way I haven't gone yet. I went twice the one way, 3 times the one way, and twice, 2, 3, 6 days, 2, 3, 4, no, 2, 2, and 2 I went. This is day 7. So tomorrow I'm going to drive to a little better part of Tampa. And maybe one day I'll drive down to Clearwater. I'll go down to Largo and show you guys where Carl's going to be. I think I'll do that. That's what we'll do. I think I'll plan to walk and talk. Well, that's what I'm going to do at the end of the month. I'll start going out farther to different places. Any suggestions, anything, you know. I'd be willing to drive if it was worth my while. I'd be willing to drive up to 40 miles away, maybe 50, if it was like the Sarasota Beach or something. Or baseball spring training's coming up, so maybe I'll go to the different spring training places, like Lakeland. If I was to go to the other side of Florida or walk and talk, it had to be worth my while. You big dogs better come out. I'll do it. I will do it. I thought we could make this so big. Spring training's coming. This is my time of the year. Well, look at it. See, there's about 10 of them right to the left of me. I'll do it, you know. I will do it. So, only Joey Catalano would do this stuff. I would do this night, day. I don't care if it's 3 in the morning. I do this. They come on. I don't care, you know. I don't show fear, man. You don't see me bug. You don't see me go wow. You don't see me running. I don't care, man. You know. Only 2 things can happen. They go or I go. That's the worst outcome. I'm the worst outcome if I was attacked. You know. If I was attacked multiple, just pray that I got enough strength to fight them off. But you know, I'm getting some looks now. They're wanting to know why this crazy white man is talking into his phone. We'll sit down now here at the bus stop. I've walked 21 minutes. Let's catch up. Ruthie says, sounds good. Lets people know a few days before if you want to go. Listen, if people want me to do out-of-town trips, I will start. Spring training's coming up. If I go to different spring, I can go to Bradenton. I can go to Sarasota. I can go to Lakeland. I go to Tampa where the Yankees are. I go to Clearwater where the Phillies are. I go to Dunedin where the Blue Jays are. I would go as far as maybe, if I go to the other side, it'd have to be planned and worth my while. Because if I'm going to the other side, I'm going to stay for a couple days. So it'd have to be involved with hotel, gas, my time. So the big dogs would have to step up, and I'll do it. I'll show you all kind. I'll do it. I was going to do that anyhow. I was going to start doing that touring, short trip with JOEY.C around Florida. I was going to do that my next show. But I might as well just do the walk and talk, short trips and walk and talk show with JOEY.C or something like that. We'll come up with something to start doing that. I'm from Fort Myers. I'll go to Fort Myers. Fort Myers is nice up there. You know, I was locked up in federal prison with a doctor that was from Fort Myers. Abraham, his last name was. A 76-year-old man, a little Jewish guy, skinny, really bad. He was out there, he was a doctor for 40 years in that area. But all his clients were all the rich people of Fort Myers and whatever areas out there that are very wealthy. That was all his clientele. And he got in trouble. The FBI closed in on him for writing prescription medications wildly and loosely to all his rich clients. And they gave him 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't even think he was going to make it the first year. He looked pathetically very sick. He was very skinny. He was cold all the time. He would ask everybody if they had an extra pair of shirts or anything that he could wear. He'd walk around with 6-7 long sleeve shirts. He begged for food. I kid you not. He'd go around and say, anybody want their vegetables? And he would get 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people give him vegetables every day. He would save it in his room. And you're not allowed to do that because the bugs come. And he acted like a homeless poor guy, and he wasn't. That's what blew me away. This guy's a doctor. Unless the government came in and took everything from him, they took his practice, took his house. I don't know if they took all his money and left him like that. I don't know. Or he was just, not letting nobody know that he still had money, and he was just acting like he was really poor. He lost everything. But he was definitely a doctor. We checked him out. His last name was Abraham. Dr. Abraham was his name. And we checked him out. He was definitely a doctor for 40-some years in that area. And at first I felt sorry for him, but then I caught him. He was a con man. He was conning because you heard him. Sometimes he would walk and talk, he started talking. So I think he was just scared. He was trying to play crazy, which worked because he was over 70. So it really worked. Everybody was cool with it. Everybody liked him. Nobody would let anybody talk bad to him. And he played it. He played it good. He played it, especially with all the gang leaders. They loved him. They come, Mr. Abraham, come get your vegetables. Yo, Abraham, over here. Man, that motherfucker, but he saved all that shit. Like, that shit's no good. You got no refrigerator. And he would eat that shit all day long. I'm like, oh my, he sleep a lot. You get up. You have to be up a count. You can't be sleeping. The only time you could be asleep is after 11 o'clock at night. And they do a walkthrough every 2 hours. And you could be up, you don't have to be, but you can't be out of here. It's the only time from 11 to 5 in the morning. You got to stay in your, if you got a cell, if you're locked in a cell, of course you're locked in. If you got a cubicle, like I had, a dorm, you could be up, but you got to be inside there. No lights on. That's why you got to buy one of the flashlight things, the clip-on lights. I didn't even read no chats, did I? I'm spacing out. All right, let me see. I don't know if we got anything. I can't tell. She doesn't let me know if I got anything. Like in StreamYard, it gives you, there's a button that shows you. All right, so let's see. What we got? We lost half our. This is what I don't understand. People encourage me. They're all encouraged about this, and then they want to stay. So, especially when I'm trying to put together some big stuff here. I'm from Fort Myers. We read that with Chuck Dale, Boston Red Sox. That's right, Boston Red Sox. Don't the Twins train out there too? Minnesota Twins? They used to. I don't know. A lot of teams in Arizona. I know the Red Sox are there. Been there for a long time. And the Twins, I believe, are out there too. I'm pretty sure both of them are out there. I don't know if the Twins left and went to Arizona. What's up? What's up? What's up? We have. Oh, Miss Honeybee's here. I didn't know you were here. Thought you and your hubby went away on your little romantic vacation. So he's going to be doing the show tonight, I assume. And I got to tell him to email me again. I know do I start tomorrow with the morning show? And he only put up one day. He'll need to put up his stuff for Thursday and Friday. Because I don't know. I don't have none of his stuff to put together what he wants to say. I know he ain't going to do none of the grossly embellished stuff, but I'll try to be, I'll be Kai Procaccio tomorrow. I'll try my best. He told me, don't worry, it'll be you, And I just want to enjoy. I'm glad he's came. His wife going away, having a nice little time. That's good. God bless them. They deserve it. All right, this must be government housing. Pink buildings, definitely government. This is definitely government housing. So I'm walking. Let's see. I'm trying to see what else. Now don't start fucking with the sun now, man. Come on. I'm waiting on the treadmill. Oh no. You think I don't know. Treadmill? Nah. This is just as good. I might get on that treadmill and then slide backwards and fly somewhere, You know what I'm saying? But man, we'll never know. Preparing Joey's low sodium carb free lunch as we speak. Wow, thank you. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Okay, thank you, Miss Honeybee. Just let me. I wrote some of it down, but I get forgetful. I know he said for sure Thursday, Friday. I didn't know if it was tomorrow too, and he only had tomorrow's morning show up, so he had to do that for me, and then I'll be ready to go. Thank you. You guys enjoy yourself. If I don't talk to see you again, don't come back anytime soon. Enjoy the whole 3 days. Don't come back early. Okay? Enjoy the weekend. And you guys get back home, settle back home after your vacation. Little mini giveaway, and let me know when you're back. I got you guys covered. So. Of course, there's a liquor store on every corner. There's another national liquor. And let this bike go by. That's someone coming from, I think the bicycle probably coming from the Federal Headland. Got a little neighborhood back here I didn't know. What road is this? 26th. See more any bikes sneaking up. You gotta watch, man. People sneak up on you. They just creep up on you, can't you? And we're getting to 26th and 50th. It's time. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna walk today. I'm gonna walk to Martin Luther King. That's probably gonna be. This will almost be an hour and 45-minute stream today. So come on, guys. We're starting our. We hit our goal. We're 210. Our new goal is now to be at 300 by next Monday. I'm gonna build and push and promote until we hit 500. After that, I'm not gonna say no more. Then I'm gonna spend the time to keep them 500 people happy and to keep them re-signing. Anything after that? What's up? What's he yelling? What the fuck are you yelling at? Now watch, man. It's crazy. I'm going into really hardcore here, man. A lot of crazies out here. I just keep my eyes peeled. This guy, look at it, got the gates on their house. Get a little, the fence is higher than our house. And we can see in privacy, you know. So please think about this, about me going down and traveling for a walk and talk. You know, let's get the people in here. Let's get the people that are already gifted to start coming and watching these live streams, because I need a crowd, man. It excites me. It pushes me forward. And they got gifted memberships, and 2 o'clock slot is a good time. It really is. I could go if we're losing a lot of people because they're working, but I don't know how, because they all find the time to go watch the big show. So I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna let that be an excuse. They find time even at work. Okay. Even on an off day today, surely, that they had, and to me, it was an off day for them. I mean, as far as they just weren't on their A game today. Maybe they're just all tired, and you know. But I thought numbers were a little down. I was concerned as a friend to them. Got me worried. They didn't even go full 2 hours. I don't think. I don't know. None of my business. I guess I shouldn't speculate. Should never speculate on your friends, because then they think you're thinking bad things, and I'm not. I'm just worried that was a big drop for what they normally get. So, and that kind of worried me. So, because people are saying, you know, a lot of nasty people are saying, can't wait to see them start going down. Now it's time, and you know, I do have some good information saying that SJ was treated like a king by everybody, and that's a reliable source. So that even makes the more that think that everything with the podcasters, those group probably all work, and they're all buddies, and they probably sit and plan what they're going to do to each other. But the fans, except for that one fan, all treated John like royalty. This is a reliable source that told me this. He was treated like a king. They bought him everything. They treated him. He was like a kid in a candy store. He was so happy. And I'm for any man, after being beat up every day on the Dabbleverse, and we all know John. He wants everybody to know who he is, Stuttering John, what he's accomplished. He lets us know every day, every hour, every minute of who he is and what his accomplishments are. He finally had his glory weekend, and for that, my hat goes off to him. But I heard he was treated like royalty. Everybody treated like royalty. So whatever you saw on camera, from what I'm understanding, maybe it was all work. And he finally got his claim to fame, what he preaches every day, and that's good. I'm glad the fans they did that, because there's a lot of source that was there that told me. So I know for a fact he's telling the truth. So God bless everybody. I ain't a part of no works no more. I did with that thing that I was back with John, and they wind up pulling it anyhow, and it was just a kind of a waste of my time, you know. I should have just told him off for weeks before that, for when he first disrespected my wife, and then that would have been it. Now I had to go suffer another 8 weeks. It was wearing me down. All that out of my system. See, this is a lot of wooded areas over here, see? This is where they actually live in these woods. We're coming up to some people now. Let's see. It looks like they might be coming from, who knows, might be coming from getting their freaking, what's those places you go when you get your meds? They call it methadone clinics and stuff like that. These look like a bunch of methadone clinic people. Probably a clinic up here. I don't know. Look at backpacks and look at this shit, man. What's happening? Chilling. Enjoying the weather. I was just being solicited. She goes, what are you up to? Are you kidding me? I better run before I would even look at you. Nasty looking thing. Ugh. You're coming up to me trying to say what, you know? So everything else is good though, right? Everything else is good on my front. Tampa Stone. It's some kind of masonry place. I think they make granite and shit. Cove Behavioral, didn't I tell you? Cove Behavioral Health Center. Now, I just said all those people are out there, and I come up, take another 15, 20 steps. It's called cold behavioral. That's where you go get methadone. People that are coming off of drugs. That's got to be where they get their medicine every day. That's why there's all those people out there. They come every day and they get their dose. They won't give it to them to take home. They got to come and get it, take drug tests, show that they're clean. And methadone is just another, to me, I've never done those type of drugs, so I never had to do stuff like that. But for the people that are on, they call pain medication, or like fentanyl or the heroin, this is when they go to methadone to bring them off of that stuff. I guess what's it called? You got there's different names for the different. Like Xanax is under what category again? I forgot. Damn, I forgot. See, I don't. That's how much I don't think of that shit. They got different families, what they are. I know pain medication is why a lot of people go to methadone, especially the people that were shooters. So I knew it. I felt it, you know. And I never paid attention. I knew there had to be one close by with all the people. I was like, here's Tracks Credit Union. All right. Go in there with a mask and give me all your money. Yeah, right. I'll be killed by the time I get to the door. Yeah, they're all they're staring at me across the street from the bus stop. Who's this crazy man? I'm a crazy man. If I start yelling and going real crazy, hitting myself in the head, you know what I'm doing. So, you know, letting you guys know now. If I get where I'm gonna be in a situation, I'll start acting real crazy. Like, stay away from me, motherfuckers. You want some of this? I'll get all crazy. Be epic. About 6 of them come from me. I'll be like talking to myself, punching myself in the face. You'll see. I'll show you I'll show you how you survive in the hood when you're in a bad situation. You got more than you can handle. You just play the crazy role. They run. But I'm motherfucking crazy. I ain't fucking with him. Now, that's the truth. Works every time. Works every time. Every time. That's right, I'm talking to myself. The fuck you think? Be fucking staring at me, motherfuckers. That's how you do it. Anybody, an adult trying to come near you, they scatter and they're running. They either think you're crazy or you're the police. One of the two. That's the truth, though. That's how you do it. You know, never look away from somebody. Always look them right in the eye. Never look away from anybody. That shows weaknesses and shows that you got fear. Always look them in the eye, no matter how big, how many they are. Look them dead in the eye. You look away and look down, they know they got you. Once they smell the fear, they come like, it's like a hyenas. It's like a little dog, and all the hyenas coming out to scoop them up because they show that fear. Same thing on the street, same thing in jail. Never show fear. Never panic. You do, it's gonna cost you. They'll try for your life, but at best they'll put you in a hospital. You know, I've been out of Chicago a long time, and I've followed the news a lot. I follow the news back home. I used to a lot. I don't watch, since I'm a podcast, I don't have much time to watch TV. A couple of my favorite shows, but I don't even bother having the cable like we have all the news stations, WG, all that stuff, or Chicago news. I don't watch that much TV no. I used to have all the packets, HBO, all the sports packets. My life is with my family or podcasts. But when I used to keep up on it. And I'll tell you what Chicago has become, and I know it's led for the murder capital of the United States for a few years now. And it's been bad. I mean, it's almost like tripled every year. It's just terrible. And it's sad because it's like the 3-4 neighborhoods, you know, 2 of them that I grew up in. It's sad, man. And it's all young kids today. They recruit kids today young now, man. I mean, 8, 9 years old. They think, well, see, in the old days when you did that, the kid wasn't going to get tried as an adult. He was going to get put in a juvenile, get released at 18. So it was a no-brainer. Now, them little son of a guns, if they feel they could prove that they knew what they were doing, they're playing that, they get tried as an adult. Go to state penitentiary, put in this private area until they're 18 and then back in the mainstream. They don't play today, all over the world. So today is a little different. I'm almost at MLK. How much time? So it only took an extra 10 minutes. So we're looking at 80 minutes round trip. So 40 minutes in, 2 o'clock. So we're ready about we at 23. So I should be back at 3:20. All right. I'm really working up. I'm sweating good. I'm feeling all my muscles being used. My back is getting strong because there's not so much stress on it. I'm trying to walk properly without stressing. See, this thing is good, but if I don't hold the, see, like if I just walk like this, it rocks like that. See, unless I walk slow. So I got to figure out how to just keep it still. I got to figure out if they got an adapter. So let me stop here. I'm in the shed light. See what we got going on here. Most people love them. Well, I wouldn't say most, but a lot of people do. I thought this was Gary, Indiana, was the murder cap. Well, maybe it is now. I'm just saying. Maybe they are. Maybe they overtaken them. Well, Gary's a small little town, though. They're just a small little town right over the Illinois border. Very small town. So I don't know how Gary could be the murder capital of the United States, because they're not even, the population is not even one neighborhood in Chicago. So I don't know, that kind of don't make sense. Gary's not that big. So, at least it wasn't back in my day. Speaking of methadone, have we talked with Cabby? Well, Cabby did my show Saturday. He was supposed to do it Friday. He was all enthusiastic. He was upbeat. Saturday, he was out of it. I worry about him. He's in and out of the hospital a lot. You know, you got to take a man that was a radio personality, a good guy. He was a bold guy, big guy. He ran with the best. He pulled a lot of pranks. He beat a lot of ass. He was stand tall. He was a military guy that fought for our country. Had to go to prison, federal prison, and had no fears. You lose your legs. You're confined to a house or an apartment. You really don't got nobody, but he's got his girlfriend. But then when she's working, you know, he's alone. I want to go visit him. I think he's got no choice but to be on heavy medications, and I think he gets depressed. I know he's going in and out of hospital a lot. He had kidney stones or something a few months ago. I think in December. He was just back in the hospital, getting for 10 days, January. You know, I try to talk to him as much as I can. I want to go visit him just to perk up his spirits because I generally love the guy. Out of the Dabbleverse, I seem to be the one to get the closest with him. He already knew a lot of them. He knew Casey, he knew Julie and them guys. But as far as the people that didn't know him, it seems like me and him hit it off real good, and I consider him a bro, you know, and I'll do anything for him. So I want to make a trip to him. So I'm at Martin Luther King. I'm going to turn around. So yeah, that's the last time I talked to him. Matter of fact, I'll give him a call today. I worry about him, you know. Let's see. Thank you. I love you guys too. You know, maybe Gary was the murder capital 20 years ago. Yeah. Well, Chicago's been Chicago I know has been up until 2020 for sure. I don't know if another, you know, they were for like a lot of years in a row. But they were always like number 3, 4 anyhow. But they went to number 1 because they're wild over there. Their gangs, fights, it got so worse. But Atlanta was bad. New Orleans is bad. I don't think New York is as bad as Chicago as far as that. New York is like 5 boroughs, quite bigger. But Chicago is a big city. It's a lot cleaner than New York. Well, it used to be. I don't know. Like back in my day. I don't know. I'm talking the last time I spent any amount of time with 2015. I spent the whole summer there, and it was bad then. I went to some of my own neighborhoods, and Christina and I were we weren't married yet, and I took her to the neighborhoods, and now she's never seen anything like that, and she's like, "What? Get me out of here!" I said, "No, we're safe here. Nobody's gonna bother you." And she couldn't believe what she saw just during the daytime. I go and hang out at night. She goes, "Please, let's get out of here." It was bad. I mean, and she's tough, but she says, "I don't care how tough you are. You got to be really tough." I go, "Well, you got to be from here." That's the whole thing. Once you're from here, they know you're my woman. Nobody gonna mess with you here. I was with all my friends, and they were the low of the low, the biggest criminals of the world, the biggest gangbangers of the world, biggest drug dealers of the world, and we were just hanging out in the parking lot. They had a big old motorhome, and we were chilling and just talking. I was talking with them. That's it. Talking and just reminiscing. And then we ate some food. Someone made some Puerto Rican food. We ate, and then we left. And I just needed to go say hello to a few people. And but she could see that compared to when the people that think it's rough in Tampa and they talk that game, they're gang. I said, those are wannabe gangbangers in Tampa. I laugh at all them little guys. These are real gangbangers right here. You know, fortunately, a lot of my friends that I grew up with, because I grew up in those neighborhoods, you know, they either died, got killed, put in prison for life, or they're still gangbangers, man. You know, that's just the way it is. Or their kids, I know their kids, and, you know, their cousins and nephews that are younger than my generation, that I went back and see how their dad was, or my dad got life, or my dad got killed, or a lot of that, we heard a lot of that day. You know, but the kids knew me from when they were little, and I was Uncle Joe, you know. So when I go in there, nobody mess with me. They just say, hey, that's my dad's friend. You know, that's Frankie D's boy. That's Choco's boy. You know, they don't. I hold my head high. When anybody that just walked through this neighborhood, if they didn't know you, they probably would knock you in the head, rob you, or kill you, just for fun. So, but I don't want. I'm too old for that. I went to kind of base to see how everybody was, say goodbye to all my friends, let them know, you know, I've been gone a long time, and, you know, a couple of them got my number, and they call me, and I keep in touch with a couple of them. Frankie being the biggest one that we kept in touch since we were little kids. He was the guy that I was with every day, so. Big Frank. But I've been trying to get a hold of him for a while. I know he was having some surgeries. I don't even know. I think his wife would be smart enough if something bad happened to him to call me. He just got married, and I mean, I can't think anything bad happened, like he passed away or nothing, but he was not healthy. Big guy, man. But I'm sure if something happened, she would call me. So, we got a little more shade over here. Let's see. What we got? Walking. Cousin Jalupa la pinga! Chupa la pinga! You gotta get the strut. You gotta get the walking. Like you gotta do the pimp walk. See, you gotta walk. You gotta strut. You gotta walk. You gotta strut. You know, you gotta. What up, dog? You know, you got to talk, walk the walk. Hey, Bob. You know, you go into the hood. Man, let me get a dub, man. Man, I don't need no dub, man. Man, what you selling that bunk shit for, man? Be out here lying with your lying ass. That's how you gotta carry yourself. You gotta like it fit in. You know, you can't go in like, excuse me, I was told I got my $20 bag here. What the fuck are you, motherfucker? Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Get out of here, quick. You ain't no damn, man. What you talking about? You the police or something? You gotta walk the talk and talk the talk. You know? You got to do the walk when you do the talk. You gotta fit in. What's happening, my mother? What's up, my G? You know? You gotta play the part. That's a survival tool when you live in the hood. Then again, when you live in the hood, growing up, it comes natural. But people that are trying to come through these neighborhoods, don't act like you're a tourist. Don't act like, hello, how are you? Get it out. Speak from the gut, from the heart. Do the walk. Do the walk. But what I hope, that's what it is. What I hope, you know, as I said, you got to talk the talk. I could teach you guys all kind of like slang and shit from this hood, you know. Coming back up to the methadone clinic, they're all sitting on the bench now, waiting for that medicine. That motherfucker over there, he looking to rob someone across the street. He looks shady to me. Got my eye on him, in case he does a 180 trying to come back around and come at me. He's definitely itching. Tell you that right now. Spot them a mile away. Got his pants hanging down to his ass. Past his ass. You know? Oh, he just picked him up. He must have heard me. Oh, here you go. I told you I played it, didn't I? He's walking right across, right where I'm at. I knew it. No, now he stopped because the truck he was starting to turn. Let me tell you something. My area of expertise, when someone's trying to clock me or someone trying to roll by me and acting all goofy like that, my radar is out. I don't care how much I forget or how much I'm sick. Taking these glasses off. That's all I know. That motherfucker shady, boy. I gotta get to walk like him. So what's up, brother dog? What's up, brother man? Yep. See, you think I'm bullshitting? That motherfucker over there crazy. See him over there? You see him? He's all agitated across the street there. Can you see him picking up his pants? Yeah, he's trying to. See, he got a stretcher, just the wood there. If he was gonna make his move, the time would be now. Come and get me and knock me in the head, drag me in the woods. You think these cars are gonna stop for you? No way. They're scared. I got something for that motherfucker. He come over here. He said one thing to me. I said, bro, get the fuck up. Step off me, brother. Guarantee I tell you I'm not. Stepped off. Just step the fuck back. I got nothing for you. I ain't about it. Your business ain't my business. My business ain't yours. Keep on walking. I don't care. Tell them motherfuckers. I used to be a pistol like a firecracker. Gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta be real. That's why I think I got a lot of people to like me, because they saw that I tell it like it is. You know? And he's walking. He might go back to that neighborhood. He looks like one of them guys that be home or breaking into homes during the day when people are at work. He strikes me as that type of guy. You know, get himself $20, $30 worth of shit. Probably one of them guys that buy $10 at a time because he can't steal right. Or you're gonna go down to the dollar store and rob them, because anybody could go there and rob them. They don't call the police or nothing. You got no cameras up. People go into the dollars, not the Dollar General, but Family Dollar, and they loot that place like crazy. They just all lady cashiers. They don't jump off. You know, nobody does anything. You know, sad. You got no employees that protect your place. You pay them and they don't protect you. Only thing I regret not bringing my water, man. I got a little bit of a time. What time we got? We got 52 minutes in. I said it'd probably be another 28 minutes till I get to the door. He stayed on that spot. People gonna cross. He's staying now on that side. He keeps picking his pants up. He might be going to the roadway though. That's where they all go. What we got going? Anything new here? What's happening? Wait a minute. This just in. Breaking news. I'm tired. No one showed me no love today. Nobody loves me. Try to keep you entertained. You know, I'm a union man. I get union pay. A union man only works 8 hours. I belong to 2 unions. I work 16 hours a day because I belong to 2 unions. That's right. Every day now. Yeah, they're probably right though. Walking through here, I shouldn't wear the gimbal. Just keep my phone so I can put it in my pocket. Because what am I gonna do? I gotta put my phone in my pocket anyhow, and then I'm gonna get hurt because this gimbal will stick me or something. So it's probably not a good idea holding it in this area. But I get tired of it. I'm holding the phone anyhow from bouncing, so I guess it don't matter. Like I said, only 2 things can happen. I'm either getting my ass whooped or they're gonna get their ass whooped. I'm gonna die or they're gonna die. That's all that can happen. What am I worried about? About nothing. I'm a survivor. Da na na na. Da na na na. Da 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 na na. Ba na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Yes, sirree. Coming up to Melbourne Boulevard, East 21st, back by the Shell soon. I gotta walk back under the I-4. I passed the Wallens, Columbus Drive. Yeah, we got still a little ways to go, man. 54 minutes in. Well, I don't know. We lost a lot of people, though. People got bored, I guess. So I don't know. Like I said, as far as the no shows really being around this time, I mean, it's a good time. I don't know. I'm gonna stop worrying about numbers and just do my thing, man. I'm not gonna worry about it. If I start doing this, I'm a mathematical guy. What's up, little dog? What's happening? What's up, little dog? What's up, buddy? What's up? What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Little mean ass dog, huh? Trying to be bold out here, behind the fence. What's your name? Stuttering John? Or is it Belton? Which one is it? Oh, I know, it's Kevin Brennan. That's who that was. Barking and talking behind that fence. Oh, here's a nice little shop, man. I wouldn't mind owning this. 3-bay shop. Closed down. Be a perfect business. That'd be a perfect shop. What we got? What we got? Mr. C, getting this. I'm getting it. I'm working. Got some big news. Joey's got big news. I don't know. I've been talking for the last hour. The big news is, where's the love you're gonna show JOEY.C? Huh? Where's the love for all the stories and me walking and talking and getting them? Where's the love at? Huh? Don't act like put me on a no pay mine list. I don't be doing that now. I'll go watch Brennan and he'll be, all you guys will be over there licking on his nuts. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Everybody needs somebody. Everybody knows somebody. Well, at least the sun wasn't that bad today. I thought I was going to need a jacket because it was chilly up. I knew when I was going to get worked up. I'm sweating like a mother. I'm sweating bad. Oof. I'm wringing wet. Good. I got a good walk in today. What we got? What we got? Are you going to talk about how you... Wait. What does this say? Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get right on that. How much? Give me $100 super chat. I'll tell you whatever you want. You want me to talk that kind of talk? Put the money where your mouth is. Otherwise, sit there and be a good boy and watch the stream like a good boy. Okay? Talking that crazy stuff. Can't act tough behind the keyboard. I told you that. You got to be like me out in the open. Okay? But I like the idea about doing travel, different places in Florida, you know, especially spring training, doing a walk and talk, catching a ball game. You know, but you guys gotta get a plan together, man. You know, gotta get a plan together. Well, that was the whole top of a garbage truck. Whatever if that's going on to a new base of a truck, become a garbage truck, or that's coming off an old truck that they might have wrecked. I don't know. It was old, definitely. All right, we got to get ghetto right now. We're coming into back to the, you know, in the shell. I'm gonna stop at this bench for a few seconds, catch my breath, because I didn't bring my water and I'm fucking dying here. Can't believe I got my water, man. I'm gonna guzzle fucking 2 things of water right when I get home. All right, let me go sit on this bench for a minute. Take a couple minute break. Chill for a minute. You know. All right. Here we go. What we got? Check my Twitter. Hi, buddy. You know I was already joshing with you earlier. I was making it funny. You know that, right? You know I know you never read. I know what you told me. The training was off. You know that. You let me free. You said I was ready to go into the world, and I'm doing my job, right? You know you're my boy. Didn't mean none of that. I was just joking with you. Stream Element, thanks for subscribing. Hey, new subscriber, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. What state are you from? I am from Chicago, born and raised. Lived there for 34 years. Been in Florida since 2001. I came to Florida. I came down to take a spring training job and was working for the Phillies in 2001. Yeah, 2001. No, not to take that back. Yeah, 2001. No, 2001 I came down to work with the Rangers. I worked with the Phillies in the 90s out there, but I was not living here. I was coming here for the spring training on the minor league side, and sometimes I would stay and work the instructional league. And in 2001, I went to work for the Rangers in Port Charlotte. And then they moved to Arizona, and I went out to Arizona with them. I was the AAA guy and the assistant minor league equipment manager for that meant to do complex. So let's see what else. So that's where I'm from. Check your Twitter, I will. Hello. Do you play? Free? We don't. It's Hawk, the destroyer. I don't worry about no destroyers. Thank you, Kimberly Kennedy. Kennedy, we have grace with a Kennedy. All Kennedys, they're good people. Are you going to talk? Okay. You know, I don't know. What time the bus comes? You know? You know what time it comes, the bus? Huh? You know what time it comes? 3:05. Oh, 3:05? I'm gonna walk a little more, man. Thanks, bro. You know, I'm sitting at the bus stop. I don't act like I'm crazy, you know? So I like acting like I'm waiting for the bus. He took his headpiece out. I said 3:05. You heard him. 3:05. Cool. He cool. You know. So. Batman's my favorite. I'm an old Batman, 1967 Adam West Batman. But I like so the Batman's. I've been a Batman fan my whole life, man. Talking about Batman, I am Batman. What are you talking about? So we are at 1 hour and 2 minutes, and I'm just trying to stay consistent on time. I don't want to keep changing up, but I want to get the best possible time and see what's happening, you know. I mean, because I figure 4 o'clock you got Brennan and Julie coming on, so I'm dead there. John, I don't know if he comes on at night. Sometimes he used to come on. This is the slot John used to have, but then he went back to nights, and everybody assumes that he's working. I don't know if he's working or not. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if I knew, I wouldn't say nothing. It's not in my business to say nothing. But I don't know if he is or not. So I don't know. Or he's just. It's all over the place with the Dabbleverse. Me personally, I don't mind talking about them one or two times a week, but I gotta do my own thing, man. You know, I ain't got time to be doing all that chasing no more. I gotta build my show up, man. Obviously, we can see that because I tell you, we had 31 new memberships today. That was a blessing. 31 put us at 210. So we're 90 away from 300. I want to do it next week. We need 90 more memberships. If you can't buy memberships or gift memberships, if you wait to get gifted, go into your settings, gifted settings, turn on. I'm gonna start putting a pin the link there. I'll start doing that tomorrow. I gotta figure out how to do that. And then you turn on the gifts settings, and people donate gifts, memberships here, and you might be able to get a gifted one. If you can't get one, and you can help the channel, please do. All super chats go back to the channel, to the channel, and for all the people that work hard here, and for anything we might need. It's not like I go buy a steak dinner with it, you know. I take care of the business first, you know. I can say we've been all okay for being just monetized and a very low show. I think people have been generous. I'm very happy. I like to see it build up, and you know, like to enjoy some of the fruits for the people in the CatalanoTV and for the fans. I want to have outings. I want to do something like Melton's doing it and have a big show and hire some comedians and bring somebody on. I'll have to pay them to come on and do something and have a CatalanoTV outing or whatever we call it. We'll call it the gangster outing or whatever. I don't know. We'll do something. Look at them all. Look at them all. Every one of them are. My God, there's about 30 of them over there. Look at the roadway. That's the place I heard that's where everything happens over there. The roadway, bad over there. You can buy anything in there from prostitution to drugs to weapons to whatever, anything you want over there, man. That's where you get it all. I don't know how. You know what amazes me? Because I know the police got to do a lot of surveillance and they got to have a lot of but I don't feel like you don't hardly see them really in this neighborhood. They don't come over here. They're afraid. And any call in this neighborhood, forget it. They take forever. If you got to go to the hospital, you might as well get yourself there on your own. Because the ambulance is going to be really long. It's crazy what they do, man. It's just, they take forever, man. They don't care. It's just they don't care about poor neighborhoods, man. They don't. It's a shame because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, We all are, no matter what our status is, or our fame, our fortune, or how rich we are, or poor, or what type of job we do. We're all people, man. And that's what makes me very upset with a lot of people, because they do judge. We're not supposed to judge anybody, That's not what we're here for. People do it every day. I mean, I've been guilty of it too. So we're humans. That's our human instinct. But I try not to. This guy, he's begging for money now. Just signing. He's come walking this way, stopping all the cars. He got a little sign out. I think a little piece of paper he's holding. No, he's holding a little bottle out for change. He's just walking. He's walking and talking. There's no native cars where he's walking. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people are just sick in the head. I'll give him a quarter. I'm a nice guy. Hey, you! Come here, homeboy. I got some change for you. Yeah, they ain't got much, man, but I can give you that, bro.
Thank you, God bless.
God bless you too, brother. All right, be cool. Gave 2 quarters. Took away from my money that I put in the money machine, the meters. I think it's more change. But, he's out here. Looks like he's a little mentally challenged, baby. A little struggling out here, trying to get who knows, maybe he's trying to just hustle up some food. If I had food, I'd give it to him. I'm not home, so I'm getting there. There's another shit hotel, Quality Inn. That roadway's that's the creme of the crop, though. That's the neighborhood's finest. You got Beverly Hills, and we in Compton. I gotta really walk across the walk. Make sure nobody coming around the corner here. All right, slow down. 21 seconds, that says I can walk. Back under the first viaduct for I-4. Coming underneath the I-4 East. We're at, we burned some calories off today. Once you get past anything, a minute, 10 minutes, it really starts calories. So minute 8, minute 10 is like about 500 calories, a little more. Start getting past 115, you're getting up there. So I'm definitely gonna be thirsty and definitely want to snack on something. No doubt about that. I ate up half my calories already. More than that probably. Gotta put them in to burn them. Bottom of my feet are burning on fire because I'm using every muscle. That's how much I use my feet today, man. I don't know how many, I got that step program. It gives you points and you get gift cards. I put it in my phone. I do like 7,000 to 10,000 steps a day, man. And you only get for like 10,000, I think you get like 800 coins. And you gotta have 3,000 coins for a $5 gift card. It's kind of like not worth it. Maybe I gotta find a better one, But I know, maybe I just walk more. If I could do 3 of those a week, that'd be, 40,000 steps a week. That's a lot of walking. I'll be a toothpick. That's where we are. Yeah, kind of. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to be the new improved JOEY.C calm, but I get better results when I yell and scream and cuss at everybody. I don't know. Don't make no sense. I don't know. I guess it's the neighborhood. I get stereotyped that I live in a poor neighborhood. I'm a poor and people don't like to help the poor. That's what it is. You guys call me a poor? You don't want to help the poor? Figure I go get government funding somewhere, huh? That's what you think? Shame on you guys. What's up, brother?
What's up?
What's happening? You alright?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's happening?
We're taking care of business.
Yeah, I hear you, brother. Me, I'm just taking some exercise and trying to lose some weight. You know?
Lay out for the fucking calories for me, right?
Huh?
Lay out for the fucking calories for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn them all, bro.
I love you, man.
I'm trying my best, man, you know?
I know, that's all you do.
What you gotta
Lay
do?
out for the fried foods.
Exactly, brother.
Fucking McDonald's, Burger King, all this.
Well, that's what I used to eat, all that shit, man. I can't be eating that shit no more, man.
No.
You know? Fuck me up. I gained 50 pounds, man, 55 pounds. I know, you know what I'm talking about. You drinking that beer, though, ain't you?
Yeah.
That's all right. I got you know Stuttering John? You know a guy named Stuttering John? He's like a wino. He's out here all the time drinking. He drinks Coors. Let me know if you ever say the theory about Stuttering. I walk there every day. You should see him. Let me know, right?
Why? Is he a problem?
Nah, he's cool, man. But I might want to
Show you your money?
Yeah, he owes me some money, man.
Does he?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to talk with him, you know? All right, homeboy. Where you going, to Wawa's? Be cool, brother, all right? I'll talk to you later. I got a little bit home and I'm almost stepping home. Yes, sir. Right, all right. We're almost at... Well, huh?
White boy tattoos?
I got a bunch of tattoos, bro.
No, that guy.
No, I don't know. Yeah, he might have one or two, maybe. But he's like a heavy-set guy, about 5'5", about 5'5". You know, got a smug face. White boy, though, you know? Go by the name of SJ, Stutter Job. What's up, homeboy? I hear you. Huh? 200, man. You collect it for me, I'll give you 50. How you like that? Huh? Yeah, I'll give you 50, you collect it. My word's bond, brother. I just put Stuttering John out as the hobo out here. That's funny, huh? That was funny, huh? That shit, they'll be looking, everybody be looking for $50 reward for them. What's up, man? What's happening? Everybody's out having a drink. And I'm gonna go home and drink some water. How you like that? That's how you see. He came right up to me, he gave me dabs. What up? Hope you lose some calories. Drinking his beer, he was drunk though. He smelled that beer a mile away. Woo. That man stunk. I put Stuttering John. Yeah, looking for a hobo named Stuttering John. Drinks Coors Light. That was classic. That was definitely classic. Definitely cool. I mean, he'd never be over here, so he ain't got to worry about nothing. I'm just making that guy feel good. He'll be chasing somebody, looking for everybody. He'll be out looking tonight for SJ, trying to make 50 bucks. Keep him busy, you know? Keep him on his toes. Keep him out of trouble. All right, I got 21 seconds to make it across this long 19, 18, 17, 16. I'm halfway through 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm almost to the curb. I'm out of danger. Well, no one liked that, huh? Oh, I got something here. Let me see. Mr. Chopper. Let me read this. My guy's on. Mr. Chopper, always looking out for me. Mr. Chopper, thank you for the 5 texts. Joey, my friend, if you can stay consistent with your schedule, the people will come. Is Hackwright helping you reach for fame outside the Delvers? No, Hackwright has taught me a lot of stuff, and He says, time to take the training wheels off my student and go out and learn your teachings and what you got inside you and be a broadcaster. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it, man. No, I'm staying consistent. I'm going to stay consistent. We've been on point with this, and we're not going to. I understand the consistency part. You're right, 100%. People want to make sure that I'm more, that they're really serious. And the more I show them the consistency and get out here and do my thing, the more I think it'll be fine. But thank you for the $5. I appreciate that, brother. So we had a good day with memberships. 31 memberships brought us to 210 today. We're 210. Our next goal is 300, and then after that be 400. And then when we hit 500, then I gotta take care of 500 people, be at their beck and call, and keep them happy and keep them entertained. And then anything after that will be a bonus, man. Because if I am a guy as small as I am and really a nobody, and we get 500 membership, I'm gonna say that's a victory. And now I'm gonna do my best to keep all 500 interested. And that's a nice little thing for CatalanoTV. So we are coming to the last leg. Like I said, 7th Avenue, which is also becomes Broadway. So Broadway, 7th Avenue is the same. I didn't bring my water, so I'm definitely really dehydrated. I'm gonna get to the car and drink some water. I'll sit in the car for a few minutes to talk with you guys, and while I drink some water, it's probably gonna be, it won't be, left it in there. All right, let's see. All I say, Mr. Chopper, you've been a very big supporter every day, and I thank you very much for that. It really means a lot. It's just about the whole thing, it makes me want to do more. When I see I'm giving my all and people are contributing, keeping the community happy and helping the community grow, and then it makes you stay positive and focused, and then you want to just do your job as the owner of the channel and the streamer and the content maker. You want to just do more and more for you guys, and I love your ideas, and there's people out there that wrote songs and they make videos and they make thumbnails. You guys are welcome to do all that stuff for me. I have a Discord. It was hijacked at one time. So, like I said, I'm not troll free, so I don't know. If I have a Patreon page. Obviously, we're a monetized member, but Patreon page, we started growing that, but I really haven't been promoting it since we got monetized. People usually, they don't do both. And I can't expect, I guess it used to be all about Patreon with all the bigger shows, and then you start getting memberships, and I guess Patreon dropped, and you can't have both, best of both worlds. I mean, it kind of don't make no sense to be a member of Patreon and a member of YouTube, is it? I don't know. What's the benefit of that? I do put a lot of stuff on my Patreon, probably more than anybody. There's a few guys still hanging out there, and I like to put up stuff for them so they can see. I put up a lot of good stuff. I got a lot of old wacky stuff that no one's seen that I'm getting ready to put up on Patreon. Some old crazy stuff. When I first came on YouTube back in 2010, which was 13 years ago, my page was the JOEY.C baseball show, and I was working hard with baseball, so I lost interest of it. I started growing it, but I had one video that hit like 6,500 views. It was an interview I did with the original one, and I have no access to that page anymore. And then I went to my other page, which had like 2,000 subscribers and a lot of videos. And I went to prison. I lost access to that, and then then I made this. But there's a lot of my old stuff up there. It was really my whole idea. I was going to be doing baseball interviews, is what my whole forte was. Because I had the in. I had the in to interview professional baseball players because I was with them all day and night. So I had the upper hand. I could go to any ballpark. I could get in any other park. My credentials. Excuse me. And I still can. I can get in any minor league ballpark for free because I'm a lifetime member to the association. So lifetime members have access. Give you a little card to give you to get you in. Only yourself though. You can't get nobody with you in it. That's the only shitty part about it. So you gotta I'd have to pay for my. But sometimes it just lets you go if you just you and your one person. But if you want multiple people, you get it free. They gotta pay. Major League Baseball, you pretty much gotta get someone to leave you tickets. You gotta know people up there. And now they tax the tickets. Used to be the back in the day, the players would give out tickets. Now they tax them. The more tickets they leave, the more money they make on their salary, the more taxes they pay. They tax them on the free tickets. See, the players got a pass list, and the ball club started taxing them. Figured, hey, we're paying you all this money, we're gonna get some of our money back. That makes sense to me. That goes to show you owners got cheap. I am approaching my motherfucking parking lot. I've got raised 10,000 motherfuckers. I'm here. I'm in my parking lot. Finally. My universe, my poor neighborhood, my poor everything. You guys don't like me because I'm poor. Don't you be doing that, Willis. Huh? Don't be for your phone because I'm poor now. Nobody complimented me on the moves with the street. No one give me any props about anything. You guys are just a bunch of studs. What's going on with you people? What man? I gotta pick my nose and eat my snot or something to get you guys to be happy? Happy. There's another one of those great ladies of the night walking across the street. Lady of the day. I don't know. So, let me just get my water. I'm gonna sit for a second. I gotta take a sip, guys. Whew. Hi, Miss Greta. How are you? Okay. You need help? Okay. All right. Let me go upstairs. Come on. Oh yeah, this streetwalker, and she looked like she's wearing nothing but a long shirt, nothing underneath. That's a sight for sore eyes. Nasty ass. I don't know what men see. I don't know what men see about them $2. I mean, what the hell you expect out of a $2 hooker? I mean, God bless them, man. Nasty. All righty. My long walk up to my abode, to my apartment, to my domain. I see. I'll show you there. What's happening, Kevin? I'm just got back from my walk, and I'm live streamed right now. I stream it, I walk my walk and talk. I stream it, so yeah, I did a good walk today, buddy. Ooh, oh Lord have mercy. Wow. Woo. Hang on, people. I gotta get out of this day. I'll stay for a few minutes. See if I can hustle you guys, to buy me dinner. I'm hungry. I got no food. I'm starving. I'm a poor. Please. I'm not asking for cores. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm just like gonna beg like everybody else does. Yeah, hell with that shit. I ain't begging nobody for nothing. That's just a figment of my imagination. Set my tripod up, though. Let me see here. I gotta get this jacket off. I'm dying here, man. Ooh, wait a minute. What the hell happened? Did I pull it all out? Oh, no wonder. I just gotta go all the way up there. Maybe I gotta go up more. Let's see. How about that? Nope. A little. Oh, no. Let's see. There we go. Now I go here. Put that back. All right, bear with me. Wait a minute. Just in. Breaking news. Breaking news is I made it home. Breaking news, I'm home. You guys watch the beer sign for a second. Take this harness thing off. First thing I gotta get off. That's the first thing. Second thing is this hot ass jacket. Whew. All right, that's number. All right. All right. Whew. This rat is soaking wet, man. I'm gonna hit the shower. Whew. I'm drenched. I definitely got my work in today. All right. Got my wife beater on. what they call them. But all right, Miss Honeybee, Miss Honeybee's working. They got her working. Yeah, well, she's yeah, I can only imagine what she's talking about, Miss Honeybee. I appreciate you staying on top of her. She's definitely not a friend. She's nothing but a. She don't want me to start calling. That guy sounded hot. What guy is she talking about? The guy I was talking to? The bum? Oh my God, he had no teeth. He smelled. He looked like he took a bath in a week. Oh my! I knew she was something wrong with her, man. Oh, is that what the guy she's talking about? Are you kidding me? Was that the guy? The guy I was talking? Oh my Lord! Yeah, I'm 58 years old. I'm 59, and I still not nowhere good looking as I used to be. But I lose this weight, get back into shape. I was a decent looking man, and I got a good looking woman. She loves me, and I'm happy to be for all her. I love that woman to death. Oh, She Dabbler. She gave me a 99.9 sticker. Well, thank you, Sheila Alien. I think that's her, right? Isn't She Dabbler, Sheila Alien? Isn't she? Or is that someone else? Am I right? Correct? They're the same person, correct? Or am I wrong? I don't know. I assume that's her. Thank you for the 99-cent super sticker. All right. We got Mr. Chopper. We read. I think that was all of them. All right, so let me see. Anything? Well, did you guys enjoy today's walk and talk? I mean, Joey Sheila has an impersonator who has been going around saying some odd things, baby. Okay, I believe that. You know what? You're right, and I probably should take that into consideration. I probably should. But the things that she's saying, the real Sheila, and some of the things she was saying the other day was what she has said right to our face before. So, being, where we know it was her. So, so that's why I have my doubts. But I know everybody. I have personators, so we all do. I take that into consideration. But yeah, I appreciate that. I know you're trying to be a peacemaker, and you're right. You're a righteous man to do that. The walk and talk was great. Joey. Well, I appreciate it, Chris. I try. We walked probably an hour and 20 minutes today, so that's going to put that in the book. And Ginger, hello, Ginger. Ross, you are the Greg Maddox. Let me tell you something. If I gotta have the talent as a streamer like Greg Maddox had as a pitcher, we be making in Kevin Brennan status super chats if I was there, because Greg Maddox to me was the perfect all around perfect pitcher, and he painted the corners better than anybody I know. Nobody could paint them corners better than Greg Maddox. Out of Valley High School, Las Vegas, Nevada. Signed with the Cubs when he was 18 years old. First time I went and saw him when I was still working for the Cubs was 1985. He was with the Peoria Chiefs in 85. He didn't spend much time in the minor leagues. His debut with the Cubs might have been in 86 or 87. I don't think he spent a little over a year in the minor leagues. He went pretty quick. I think his debut was in 86, I believe. I think he was up in the season 86, I'm pretty sure. 85, Peoria. I think he spent very minimal time in AA with the AAA. And then he even pitched against the big league club. It was a spring training game. Before they went home to their season, they went to play at the Iowa Cubs, which was their AAA team. The Cubs played them. They brought him up to pitch against the Cubs, and he did outstanding. I'll never forget that game. I was there. Greg Maddox was a perfect. You know what Greg Maddox used to do? Did I ever tell you the story? Greg Maddox used to like to play practical jokes in the clubhouse. So every day, back in the day, remember before the players wore wear the color sock, they used to wear stirrups. Remember and underneath the stirrups, they would wear a white sock, which was called the sanitary sock. It was a thin white sock that went all the way up here that they taped. It went all the way up to their knees. They taped it. Some guys had straps, and so they wouldn't fall down. And he would go every day before game time, and he'd get a sanitary sock, and he'd right as he had to go shit, he'd wipe his ass with that sanitary sock, put that same sanitary sock in the hitter's bucket, crush it all down in there, and he said the hitter that got the shit sock would have a 3 for 5 day. He did that every single day of his career. He was a sick fucking individual. We're the same age, me and Maddox, I believe. Yeah, he graduated. Was it 8? No, he graduated 80. Was it 83 or 84? Philly High School. Yeah, because he signed with the Cubs. He graduated. The draft was that year. He went to. He went to. He went down to Daytona for instructional league, and then '85 he started with the spring training with the Cubs. I think it was '85 with the minor leagues, and went to Peoria a little bit of Double A. I think at the time it was Midland, Texas. I think they were in back in those days, and then he went to Iowa, and he went to the big leagues. He moved quick. Do you guys know what player never went to the minor leagues, went straight from college to the big leagues, and played big leagues every day? Anybody know who that plan was? There's only 2 or 3 people that have done it. I don't even remember one. Maybe there's only 2 in the whole history of baseball. Do you guys know who that was? He got drafted out of college and went right to the big leagues. Never saw a minor league game. Played every day. Well, Pete Incaviglia, I think it was one of them. There's one more, but that's not who I was thinking of. No, A-Rod. A-Rod went to the minor leagues. Ken Griffey has been spent a lot of time straight from college to the Rangers. Who did? Griffey did? Or are you talking about Peter Incaviglia? Pete, yeah, Pete you're talking about, right? Junior, no. Bob Horner. Third baseman, number 5, Atlanta Braves. Huh? You didn't know I was going to pull that horn out of the wood. Bob Horner. But yeah, Pete Incaviglia, I think you're talking about Pete Incaviglia went straight from college. There's only a couple players that did it. That's right, Bob Horner. That's right. He was one of the only a few. Not many people have done that. The reason is they like to make them a little bit in the minor leagues, but for whatever reason, those guys had it and they went right to kind of like football. College goes right to the NFL. Basketball, baseball, no, they always go to the minor leagues, but these couple guys did. Don't try to hide behind. Don't try to hide behind. Okay, who are we going? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Ginger. Horner hit 4 home runs in a game in '86 against the Expos, and the Braves still lost the game. I think I remember that game. He was a beast, a big old guy, man. Bob Horner. You know, that's when baseball players weren't athletes. They were just baseball players. You know, Pete Rose, he wasn't an athlete. They were all beer bus guys, man, that drank beer, and their bodies were not too shapely. And look at Babe Ruth. I mean, those guys, they didn't scout. They scouted talent. Now they first basemen were always big, but not Bill Buckner wasn't big. Leon Durham wasn't that big. Now it's all about how much weight they can lift. And the rule, pitchers weren't supposed to be that big upper body because it threw them off for pitching. Too much muscle. But now they look for athletes. They look for stock athletes now. They don't go after little guys no more. You very rarely see them unless a guy's got raw talent. Back in the day, man, you had a shot. You were a little guy. Phil Garner. Look at guys like second base, Joe Morgan. Those guys were all short, man. Horner signed a contract to sign in Japan. That's right. And then 30 home runs and 3. That's right. Boy, you know your stuff, Ross. You know your stuff, Ross. Me and you got to get together, man, and really talk about because I don't follow today's baseball. I really couldn't tell you much about who's the stars. When I left, I just lost interest. Because of the way the game changed when I left to retire. But those guys from those days, to me, was baseball, man. The 50s, 60s, and 70s, and 80s, man. That was the game, I mean, look at the Expos. Expos, they really, they were a low-market team. But look at some of the players they had back in the day. You had Gary Carter, Andre Dawson, Tim Raines. Man, the list goes on and on and on. You had Pete Rose at one time. You had Andre Galarraga. You had Tony Perez went over there when he went free agent. You had Bill Gelgson pitching. You had Scott Sanderson. You had a lot of guys over. Dave Smith was the pitcher over there. Man, they had a good team. And Andre Dawson played right field, left field. You had Tim Rock Raines. Center field. Who was in center field for the Expos? Or Raines was trying center field, wasn't he? And who was left field for him? I think Raines played center. But, I mean, Rock, man, he was a ball player. But I was watching some footage on Bo Jackson the other day. He had an arm. What a power arm, man. I thought Dave Parker had an arm. When Dave Parker threw that guy out in the AAA, the All-Star game that year in '79, from deep right, one hop to the third baseman, and he did a perfect to the plate throughout a guy. Well, Bo Jackson's got 2 phenomenal plays that, oh my God, go down to history. It's probably one of the best arms in baseball. You know who had an arm? Roberto Clemente. In the prime of his career, was killed. Plane crash. going over to Nicaragua to bring gifts for the poor. Joey, don't talk too much. What are you talking about, Venom? Why can't I talk too much? What are you talking about, Venom? You just pop up here and say, Joey, don't talk too much. What does that mean? Don't talk too much. What is wrong with this? Is that real? Is that the real Venom? I'm starting to question that. Someone getting impersonating Venom? I think Operation Spider is in effect. It's another operation of going to be a failed operation, I guess. Let's put it. I'm pretty sure he's gone. I think we're all clear of the rats. Operation Spider is in effect. Oh, yeah. Was I not supposed to know that? Oh, yeah. Damn. I let the cat out of the bag. What, Ginger? When I ain't. Oh, I just listen. I guess people are saying that you gotta. Okay, how do I know? Yes, it's me. What does that mean? Text me and I'll know it's you. Okay, that's me. Why you tell me not to talk there? The hell are you trying to do? Sabotage my show? Give me a meaning why you don't want me to talk. What's wrong with you? What am I supposed to do? Sit here and not talk? All right, we got some arguing going on in the chat room. Ginger and She Dabbler. In all honesty, a point was made that was very true. It could be a fake, and he's right about that. And I should know that better than anybody because how many fake accounts were in my name? So I got to give him that one. That was a good call. And until we know 100%, we can't really say it's them. And you're right. So that's probably a good rule of thumb I should start considering because I'm quick to say that to me and get upset. So Chris Mack, good call, a good lesson for JOEY.C. You put me to wake up on that one because you're 100% right. I got to consider that. Good call, my friend. And I know you did it in all. You do it for Tim Walk. That's right. Tim Walk was the third baseman for them. He was the third baseman, Wallach. But they had a lot of good players, the Expos, man. They had a lot of great players. And then Major League Baseball step in and take over the team, and then they changed them to the Washington Nationals, and then the Nationals finally got ball. But the Nationals are the old Washington Expos. I mean, the old Montreal Expos. You know that, right? I've been home for a while now, and yes, I was in the hospital very sick, and that was weeks ago. But we're getting along slowly every day. Does that answer your question, Alex? You got that one for free. The next one's going to cost you. So, I heard Tim Raines only slid head first because he had cocaine. I don't know. Nothing. Was timed out at block 2, but whatever. Okay. So let me. She Dabbler is the real Sheila alien, correct? Am I correct on that? That's all I want to know. I'm just trying to make sure I know. And if the real Sheila alien was blocked because of the fake one, and that turns out to be true, I will go definitely unblock. So I've got to be fair. Ross coming up. Well, we know for a fact, Ross, that the 79 Pirates, the family, they took a big time dealer on the plane with them everywhere. I mean, they had cases of that shit. They were. The Phillies were known to be tutors too, and a lot of room about being in the different locker rooms. I can't comment on any of that stuff because that would put me liable, and I'm not immune from talking that, so I could get myself in trouble. So not saying I participated. What I'm saying is knowledge. I know nothing. I see nothing, know nothing. But the rumors were that 70s and 80s there were a lot of drugs in the locker rooms, and that. Is that hearsay or is that Major League Baseball facts or, I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm just going by what's said. I don't know anything. I kept my blinders on and did my job. That's all I can tell you. Didn't know nobody doing nothing. I hope I heal well too. Thank you, sir. I mean, you either get healthy or you don't get healthy, and I'm trying to get healthy. I appreciate it. I'm hanging on here because I'm waiting for all the people that want to talk bad to me, that want to pay me to talk bad to me. We got open mic now. You could send nasty super chats and talk all kind of crazy stuff. If it's on the low end of being nasty, it's got to be at least a $5 super. If it's medium, it's got to be at least a 10. If it's anything bad, it's got to be at least 20 or a 50, depending how bad it is. And if it's super bad, like you're gonna gut me out, and it's got to be $100. And you got 15 minutes. Lonnie Smith was big time. That was well known because he went to rehab, didn't he? Lonnie Smith was he was always zooted up. Lonnie, he couldn't play unless he was zooted up. I like Johnny. I hung out with Lonnie. Yeah. Lonnie, I worked for the Phillies a lot of years, and I worked for the Cubs, and all the players came through, and I worked at the clubhouse there. But a lot of Phillies guys were wild, man. You know who was a really quiet guy, and he hated the press, and he hated talking. He swore that he would never give an interview once he retired baseball, and you really don't hear about him. That's Steve Carlton. He kind of vanished, man. Carlton just kept true to his word that he was going to go into retirement and never talk to the press again. He hated the press. Tug McGraw was a fun guy, man. Tim McGraw's father. Tugger was wild, man. Those guys were all alcoholics, man. I've been around Goose Gossage when he was at the San Diego Padres. Shit, man. God, man, you name it. I've been around some big time guys, man. Johnny Bench is my least favorite person in all baseball. Not a nice guy. Do you know on his wedding night, instead of go be with his wife at his hotel, he played cards with his friends? There was a rumor that he might have been a switch hitter. Always was that rumor that he was lighting his loafers. I don't know if that's true. That was always the talk. I lost all respect for him in 2002. AAA All-Star game at the ballpark I'm working, the Texas Rangers AAA team. We're hosting the AAA All-Star. Guest speaker at the luncheon, Johnny Bench. So the general manager of the Red Hawks is flying in Johnny Bench, putting him for the suite, and Johnny comes to the office, and he comes out of the locker room, and he talks with the manager, and we're all getting ready for the lunch, and he's telling people, he won't sign certain things. He'll sign one thing, and you don't be bothering him during the lunch. He'll make a time. He had all these rules. And he got up to the podium, and his speech was all about Pete Rose. And he trashed Pete bad. And I sat there and listened to him for 30, 40 minutes, trash Pete Rose. And I came a quick, if it wasn't for my manager to keep me down, I wanted to fucking just lay into his ass. And I probably would have lost my job. I would have been on the news. It would have been on everywhere. I would have embarrassed the whole organization. But I couldn't take it anymore. Because Pete Rose is one of my favorite people, and it is what it is. But he kept going on and on and on and on and on. How Pete Rose will never be a Hall of Fame. He'll never, because they got to vote him in. He'll never, now after so many years, it's up to the Hall of Famers to vote him in. I think the press loses privileges after so many years. I think, or vice versa, whatever. But I think it becomes after so many years they got to say in it then, and there's no way to let him in. And if you want your kids to learn about, if you want to tell your kids it's okay what Pete says, then then I suggest you. But he was just trashing Pete, and he had done it before. I guess Pete and him had a conversation, but then again, then he jumps on Pete's bandwagon after a few years when they had the Cincinnati Hall of Fame game where they were retiring numbers, and they were all there. Bench, Concepcion, Perez, Rose. They invited Rose. Rose is banned from all ballparks, so the only time he gets to go in a ballpark is when Major League Baseball calls on him because he's the ambassador of baseball. He fills the crowd. He's got the longest standing ovation in history. Every time he hits the ballpark on that field, he's got an ovation that they got to stop the game for 20 minutes. He's the most wanted autograph today. And he sits at that little store at this little Caesar's Palace, and he works in that little store 3 days a week, and he signs autograph, and he charges for his autograph. And they take their cut, and that's how he makes his living. He went to prison, federal prison for tax evasion. He didn't claim autograph money from shows he did. So he did 9 month stretch, just like I did, 270 days like I did. He was in Marion County, Illinois, for basically tax evasion. He's a degenerate gambler. He still is. Loves the horses. And he finally admitted he bet on baseball. He did bet on the Reds, but he never bet on them to lose. And I believe that. That part I will say he's telling the truth. Pete would never throw a game. He's not that type. He's too much of a competitor. So he would be against that. But he did bet on his team a lot to win. and he had the upper advantage, which would be the wrong part why he did it. And in fact, he's a baseball professional and he knows the game. He lost a lot of money. He wronged a lot of guys. He got a raw deal. He jumped the gun and signed something he probably shouldn't have signed. And the worst thing that happened was Bart Giamatti having a heart attack on the toilet. That was that was all he had in the commissioner's office. Bart was gonna announce that the suspension was gonna be for a year, not a lifetime ban. If he could come back, and before he could do that, he couldn't change it. He died on the toilet from the stress and all the phone calls and what he was caused from all this the Pete Rose thing. And Bart Giamatti is the father of actor Paul Giamatti, if you guys didn't know that. And your wife is hotter than that's very nice of you, but you shouldn't put down anybody's wife. I don't know Carl's wife, and I don't think my wife want to be compared to anybody, but I appreciate that if you're being serious. But something tells me you're being a smart ass with that, comparing her to that one. That's kind of being a smart ass, but I'll let it go today because I'm getting off. So yeah, so that was an unfortunate thing to happen. But Pete's mistake was when they gave him a shot to admit, did he bet on baseball? And he said no. And all he had to do was say yes. It would have been all fixed. And they dug and they dug, and all the people that he owed money to came forward. And that's what screwed him. That's what screwed him, man. That was the downfall. Sad. Very sad, very sad, very sad. Say my God, so long, and I... What? Excuse me? You'll sub if I say something? No. You send a super chat and I might say it. A sub, I got plenty of subs. A sub ain't going to get you to make me to say that, so. All right, so. Nice try, though. Appreciate it. All right, I guess that's it. I guess we're at the end of our... I am very, very angry, and I'm going to be very angry. I should be all right, the speed, yeah. Good night. Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night. Sweet tight. Do I got anything else I got to read here? Because, El Guapo, what's your view on players who claim to be steroid-free, Jeter, Chipper Jones, in a time when everybody was doing it, but nobody would dare question it? Well, and that's a very good question. Because Jeter, I believe, was all natural. A-Rod straight lied. When he was on the U.S. baseball team at a high school, he was doing steroids. That's a fact. I got back that up 110%. But I think he finally admitted it. He's lied about everything, and the liars that lied about it is what caused it. But all the good guys, Chipper Jones, one organization, great guy with the Braves. It's like anything else. If you're part of a clique, if you're part of a group, you're part of an organization, there's code of silence is in anything, whether it's the mafia, whether it's all the chat rooms got a code of silence, whether you're working for a company that everybody's at the plant's got a, but the code of silence is a very deep and sacred thing. So I think a lot of people were upset that wanted to come out. Me personally, I mean, I see everything when I was in the locker room. I see everything. So I know everything. I wouldn't be surprised back in those days if there was a lot of clubhouse guys involved that just didn't get questioned or never got ratted on. I know I would never participate in that. I would never participate in something like that because that's prison time if you get caught messing. You're selling drugs, no matter what. Steroids is a drug, and that's dangerous. So, but why people kept their mouths shut is because that's just a better way for them to live and mind their own business. But it was destroying baseball. And do we thank Jose Canseco? Does baseball thank Jose Canseco? Or do they keep shitting on him? I think Jose Canseco coming out with his book and coming out with everything is what saved baseball. It was able to get them up to speed with it, get what they needed to do with it, move past it, and move on. I think the strike in '94 cost baseball more than anything. When they didn't have a World Series, they lost. Baseball was almost done. When they didn't come back and had no World Series, for fans, they were done. That was it. COVID took a big click on them, too. But 94 is when baseball, the steroid era was bad. I mean, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire hitting 70 is unheard of. I mean, guys that weren't on steroids were hitting 45, 50 home runs, which was respectable. 75, 80 home runs, come on, man. Heads growing 5 times bigger than what they normally are. Barry Bonds. What's his name? Roger Clemens, because he had the president in his pocket, golfed with him every day. You know, his trial is you know, he wins. Fix, no doubt about it. People that had powerful friends, they used them. Baseball wasn't playing around. I'm not agreeing with everything Major League Baseball does. You got a lot of tight asses in Major League Baseball office. You got a lot of good people there. But I think the commission, you got to remember, the commissioners is the owner. An owner gets voted in. One of the owners of baseball is who becomes a commissioner, usually. And it's power for them. But they can't have interest in their team. They got to sign it over to somebody. I think that one time, what's his name? That was for a long time. He owned the Milwaukee Brewers, and his daughter took over the team. Because you can't, it's a conflict of interest. You can't be the commissioner on the team. So he had to give all his interest to his daughter. Bud Selig. He was long-term. Giamatti was a good commissioner. Pete Roasting done him in, and he had a heart attack. Fay Vincent, you had him. I mean, yeah, but nobody had a stronger union than baseball players at one time. Donafrier was the one strong leader for the baseball union. But yeah, I definitely think I believe Steeder and I believe Shipper were Stewart. I believe those guys were. There's a lot of guys that were, a lot of guys that weren't, a lot of guys that didn't even get brought up because they were small time. But the big players, they hurt their careers. They're never going to see the Hall of Fame. And why would you? Do you know if A-Rod was a Hall? You know what the privilege of being a Hall of Famer is? All the extra. It's like when a president becomes president, and he's retired from being the president. He's done with his term. He writes memoirs and he writes books and he does appearances, 100,000. Same with the players. When you're Hall of Famer status, you get the creme of the crop of everything. You make so much money and people want you all over. But he blew that. Now, baseball players get to collect their pension at 45. You don't know if people knew that. Now, you know what Major League pension was back when I was working, $10,000 a month. $120,000 a year was Major League pension. I think it's $240 now. They get $20,000 a month pension every month. As long as you're as long as you got more than 10 years in the big leagues. We got more than 10 years in the big leagues, you get full pension. And they collect at 45. They don't got to wait to 65. They start collecting and there's some guys that are still collecting their baseball contract that deferred it out. I believe a couple of the big guys' names deferred out. Didn't what's his name do that with his contract? The guy the big guy that signed with the Phillies. You know, the guy what's his name? The big round draft pick. Forgot his name. You know, the guy that was supposed to be breaking every record in the world. And I haven't seen him done it yet. You know, the guy that the father took out of high school because he didn't like the coach and got a GED and let him play regular ball because he was going to be the number one draft pick, gave him $10 million sign-on bonus. You know, the guy that I think is not worth anything of what he got. The Phillies just gave him a $60 million contract or $160 million contract for 10 years or something, and he deferred most of it. More than half of it, he deferred it for like years, like 10 years from now or something. You know, he'll be getting $240,000 pension on top of his rest of his salary. So if you got 10 years in, you're set for life. They don't give it to the trainers. I think the head trainer gets part of the pension plan. All the players get it. Clubhouse guys don't get it. We're not part of that. And we're not included. Never were. So the head clubhouse guy in the big leagues who should get it, if the trainer gets it, he should get it. He's just as important part of the staff as anybody else. They have not ever put them on. They do get the head guy gets a full cut of the World Series money. But see, again, the players vote. Everybody that gets a share in World Series, players voted. Got nothing to do with Major League Baseball. The players, when the money's tallied up on how much each winners are going to get, the winners are going to get, the losers are going to get $400,000 each. The players vote who gets a share. If they want the manager to get a share, they give it to. If they don't want to give the manager, they don't have to. They give the coaches. They usually give the clubhouse guy a full share. The assistant The Cubs gave the Sifton a full share. Gary Stark got a full share. The clubhouse guy, and then they split up a full share for all the bat boys. That's a nice chunk of money for a kid. Trainers got it. Head trainer, strength and conditioning coach got one. But they voted. It's who they say. That's the big difference with when it comes to the playoff and World Series money. Players are involved. Big Red Machine, best team ball, hands down. I will agree with that. Big Red Machine is the team. They got to be the best team in history. I never saw a bunch of unorthodox, unathletic people come together and play under Sparky Anderson better than the Cincinnati Reds. Sparky Anderson was a great coach. They loved Sparky. You know who was another good coach that everybody liked? The guy that he was with Jim Leland. Tigers. Little short guy. Can he drink? I never seen a little guy drink more whiskey than that guy. That guy could pack him in. Chain smoker? Oh, my God. Lou Piniella, great manager. There's a lot of good managers, man. Pete Rose was not a bad manager. I thought he's a good manager. He'd have a good career. His son, Petey, is a manager in the minor leagues. Never became the player his father was, but he does work in baseball still. Great manager. There's going to be a great manager big league. My buddy Andy Barquette. He was the assistant hitting coach with the 2016 Boston Red Sox. He got a World Series, tasted the World Series that year. They fired him though. Joey Cora fired him. Who hired him? His buddy. They got into a fight or something. They got a big argument over something. I didn't pry. I know what it is, but I can't say it. But he told me privately. But George Steinbrenner, they'll never be an owner like George Steinbrenner ever again. Never be one like him. Never with that kind of power. Control that he had. George Way or no way. I love George Steinbrenner. Did a lot. Baseball was just so different back then, man. You know, the Tommy Lasordas what was the little guy for the Yankees? Billy Martin, Reggie Jackson, great ball player. There's an underrated player right there, Reggie Jackson. That man can hit a power. Reggie Jackson, Reggie Bar, 3 home runs in 1 World Series game. You know, you got a lot of Tommy Lasorda. I love Tommy Lasorda. He was a great big fixture. He just died recently, didn't he? I think he just died not too long ago, didn't he? Finally passed away, I believe. Matt LaCroix. Oh, get out of here with LaCroix. Venom. Just because you're a LaCroix guy, Matt LaCroix. You are throwing a Matt LaCroix on me. Billy Martin was the best manager. He was one of the best. I definitely would say he's up there at the top. Billy had a drinking problem, man, really bad. That's why he was fired so many times. But George always took him back. George was a real guy, man. He took care of his people. George never wanted nobody to know he was nice. When he did a lot of charitable work, and I guess he told the newspaper, "You ever write anything good about me in the newspaper? I'm a good guy. I'll ruin you. I'll destroy you." He wanted to stay. I was gifted a Reggie Jackson signed hat not too long ago. Really? Where was that at, Mason? That's nice. That's nice, man. Reggie Jackson, he's one of my favorite players. Not a nice guy though, the fans, because he would come out of an era where, you know, black players were still struggling with you couldn't be in the same hotel, couldn't be in the same restaurant. It was still strong, and even then in the 70s, late 60s and 70s, and he struggled a lot. He had a lot of resentment towards white people. But you got to understand that. I mean, he didn't judge that. They did, you know. Brenham taught Steven Strawberg everything he knows. Oh, my God. Look at this guy. Boy, is he popping off there, ain't he? And I taught Brenham everything he knows. How about that one? Huh? Ross, how about that one? Huh? Spider is a great kid. I love him to death, man. I would always be proud to claim him as my own blood, man, my own son. He's a good kid. He's really a good kid, man. And he's not a kid. He's a grown man. But he's a good kid. To me, he's a kid, but he's a grown man. He's got a heart of gold. He's a gentleman. You know, for a kid that grew up, you know, the way he had to, and his dad passed away, he could have been a drug addict. He could have been a lowlife. He never done drugs. He just stayed pure and always happy. And to me, That's a win-win. I wish I could stop every kid today if you're gonna go to make that mistake and do drug. Be drug-free and never touch a drug. To have that off your back, you will live. I promise you a prosperous life. I promise. You wish I was my dad. I mean that means a lot. You know, I like being a dad. I like being a grandpa. I always wanted to be a really good grandpa. I had a good grandpa. Both my grandpas were good. That's one thing I was blessed with. I had good grandpas. They just died when I was young. Didn't get them for the use of my life to have them around like I should have. I was cheated. I love you too, bro. I love you too. All right, man. I like good people. I like people that want to learn. I like people that can understand that peer pressure sucks, man. Trying to be popular in school, they ain't worth it. Screw that, man. Stay off drugs. Don't take no peer pressure, man. Don't ever, if you could never not take a drug in your life, don't do it, man. Trust me. You'll feel so much better in life. I wish I could have turned the clock back on that. That's the one thing I wish I could have changed in my life. I would have been a lot healthier, and I'd be a lot more richer with all the money I blew. But you can't complain about things. You got to get strong and stay strong, and that's it. Hey, Joey, what's up, big Kahuna? Kahuna, we're 210 strong now, membership. I just found a new job today. I want to get to travel, but they do regular. Quit. You're going to have to quit the drugs, or you're going to quit your job. Some people would quit their job and stay, so they want to stay dirty. It's tough. It's tough if you're an everyday smoker. I don't know, and I'm assuming you just probably do like weed and shit, but if you do any hardcore stuff, man, you're gonna wind up all broke down like me and sick. And I'm gonna introduce you to somebody. This is Ray the cat. Say hello. Hi, Ray. Hello there. How are you? Oh, you know what Ray does? He's a speaker. That's what he is. You see, he's the speaker on top. You see. Push a button. You turn them on, and it's a Bluetooth. I don't know who gave me this. I like the Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth mode. You see, he talks. You guys remember Ross Dog? You remember this? Huh? You remember the old pirate hat? Huh? Don't fit me no more. My head broke, expanded. I feel like Barry Bonds here. You remember that? Let's see, Ross. Oh yeah, this is for Ross. I don't think I can switch it. I don't think I can. But let's see if I can turn it around. I can't. Nope. I don't know why I can't turn it. See that? Omar Marino, Joe Morgan, me on the batting circle, Marla Collins, Double A, me in San Diego, Major League Rangers clubhouse manager. Me in the clubhouse. You see that Philly jumpsuit I designed? See my name right there? I designed those for the staff. Badass suits, man. Blue and red, that one. Phillies. It's me at Wrigley Field. You see the scoreboard back there? That's Don Sutton. Yeah. Me as Batman. Full outfit. Me at the horse track. In the winner's circle. Yeah. I got a lot of great memories, man. I was one fortunate person to be able to do to work in those fields. Very fortunate. Blessed, I could say. Are you sure you went to? No, cancel that. Cut it a jib. Remember those old Bush Light signs? They had them up in the Mama Me Pizza the day before when I was a kid. Of course, the old style one. Yeah, I got one right here. Here, I got another one. They cost $200 online. Here's another brand new one. They sell for $200 online. That's what they go for. Very, very pricey. Yeah, I got two of them. I got them in a storage unit. Got the pirate hat. You guys remember that, right? I know Ross got to remember these old pirate hats, man. Don Sutton Hall of Famer threw it again. Good friend of mine, Don Sutton. He died. He died not too long ago either. Yeah, let me see what else I got for you, Ross. Let me see what else I can pull out of the hat for you, Ross. Hang on, buddy. Let me see. Hang on. Put you down for. Just hang on, Ross. I'm here. Let me see what else I can pull out for Ross. 2009 Yankee program. Let's see. I don't know if this is the where I'm going. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Here's some more stuff I got. A few more things. I got some more pictures I'll show you, Ross. Or else likes baseball. I don't mind. I don't mind staying and talking baseball a little bit. I like it. I like it when someone enjoys it. So hang on, let me fix this. Yeah, listen. Hang on. All right, hang on. All right, whoa. So I got some more photos. Few things I got. You like baseball, so we'll talk baseball. 2004 team photo, AAA. There I am right there. Team photo. Oklahoma Redhawks 2004. See, there I am. Right there. 21 years ago. I was 37 years old. I was no gut. Had all my hair dark, slow gray. That was a great team we had that year. Guys, remember Dickie Knowles? Oh, Dickie Knowles. You know, my boy Dickie. 2008 Royals in Omaha. Rosenblatt Stadium, the old Rosenblatt Stadium. You see, I'm in here somewhere. I think I'm on the end here. 2000 team photo. 2008. I believe that's me on the end. I think that's me. I'm on the end on this one. Yeah, that's me. 2008. It's the year that's the year I quit drinking. After that year, never drank a drop of alcohol no more. Right there. Yeah. 2008. Here's 2007. Lakeland Flying Tigers. Well, 2009, I'm sorry. 2009. That's me next to the boss of the minor leagues. That's me right there. Andy Barkett in this, or is it Andy Barkett? No, this is Kevin Bradshaw. No, it's Andy Barkett. Andy Barkett's right there. Andy Barkett right there. Played the big leagues with the Pirates. It's me after winning the Oklahoma dugout after the game. Won the game that day. Good game. We always were in first place. Oklahoma. Photographer took it. This guy took it. He used to take the photos, catch shots that you didn't know you'd take it, and bring him to my office. That's the guy that did it. I got to call this guy, Jeff Marks. He's still alive. Here's the picture up there. This is the actual original picture of me and Omar Marino. Pirates. I was like 17 there. That's just some of my pictures, man. I got so much shit, pictures. I lost a lot of it. A lot of it got stolen, so I'm just trying to call people up that I know that might have the negatives, or photographers that took them at the ballpark. Send me the stuff and pay. I got to rebuy them, but given to me when they first took them, but I had them since I was a teenager. But you know, when you want to do a check out the thing, I was telling you, I will, buddy, I will. I'm just so swamped, and now I'm so tired. I was a baby face kid. You damn right I was. I still am a baby face until I got sick. I mean, I'm still look pretty young in the face, but my body don't feel like it. But yeah, I got a lot of memories. You know, I could say it. It was an interesting lifestyle. You know, you would think I had to make a lot of money though. So you know, winters were tough. I'd always, I had to work hard in the winter, hustle, and you know, do things I didn't want to do, and get yourself in. You know, my biggest downfall is to be the drug use. I wish I could help every person off of drugs because that would be my purpose in life. If I had to do anything, I would do that. I'd counsel people and get them off drugs. I just got this hat. This is going to be my St. Pat. I think I wore it already. It's my St. Patrick's Day derby. I'm a hat guy. This was actually my dad's. It's old and dirty. He wore this on a golf. My dad golfed a lot. He was a golfer. You know, I don't know why I got it because I don't got really good memories with him. But I guess still my dad, right? So I don't know. I got fucking shit up. I got cords. You guys want cords? I got cords up the ass. Look at all the cords I got. I got cords. I got boxes and boxes of cords. I got all kinds of cords. I got cords. I got all kinds of. I got this whole thing's filled with cords, man. Cords. 2 drawers full of cords. Cords. Got everything. I'm a pack rat. I got everything. I save everything. I got CDs. I don't even know what the hell I'm using for. I got cell phones up to kazoo. I don't know, man. Might as well was a flea market store. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Hi, Wendy. Good to see you. The other day you were saying hi, and yesterday it wasn't a live stream. It was a premiere, but I saw it. I left you a message in there to say hi to you. How you doing, Wendy? How's everything going? How's your family? Hope all is well. Keep up the good work. We miss you and love you. So that's me in a nutshell. You guys already know. Everybody knows me as a monster. I'm a piece of garbage. But the people that take the time to know the good side of me, I'm a good dude, man. I'm a very trustworthy, family-orientated, loyal friend to most people. And I speak always from my heart. I'm glad to hear that, Wendy. I'm glad. Yeah, that's what they say. There's a lot of gold in all that computer stuff, ain't there? But how the hell you melt it out of there, man? That's got to be, you got to have hype. That's a lot of work, ain't it? I got a lot of computer parts. I got a lot of gold then. I got bags and bags of computer parts. I bet you I got a lot of gold sitting here, man. No wonder these guys want to come and get it for free because they want to get that gold out of it. I probably should do the same thing. How do you melt the gold out of it? I'll make me a brick of gold. I bet you I got enough parts to make me a small brick of gold. That'd be a good penny. I'll do it if I can be taught how to do it. You know? I used to have over 50 pair of Oakleys. I used to get them free from Oakley. I ain't got one pair of Oakleys. That's all I wore. Smelting the gold from its not. If you got enough of it, though. I mean, I know you got to have a lot of stuff, right? You say smelled. Some people say the chemicals to separate the gold. Yeah, okay, you're right. I mean, I'm James Boyd. How are you? I got did you get my email back? I sent you an email back, buddy. Appreciate it. So we're talking about doing a traveling walk and talk stream. But it's, I can't, we gotta get together and, you got to treat me like a Kevin Brennan, Stutter and John Shuley network. I'm willing to travel to different spring training parks, to different cities to show you guys things. We have a walk and talk and then do like a tour. We were talking about earlier if you guys weren't here, but you guys it's gonna cost money, so I'm gonna expect to take some money in. But I'll go, I'll do the different spring training parks. I mean, we're talking about doing this, and I'll do this. I'll do a travel stream, but it's gonna, I can't be doing everything and not getting paid for that. So that's got to be work. So consider that being work. But I'll do it. If you guys got great ideas, I'll do it, man. I'm not afraid to go towards a historical place or, I don't know, whatever. I'll do it. I'll do a travel stream. I'll do a travel stream. But it's gonna, I can't be doing everything and not getting paid for that. So that's got to be work. So consider that being work. But I'll do it. If you guys got great ideas, I'll do it, man. I'm not afraid to go towards a historical place or or stop a cop or stop someone on the street to talk to them. Do crazy stuff like that, Do a walk and talk, get exercise. To cut a jib, it's a bad smell. I heard, yeah, it is a bad smell. I guess melting that shit, huh? Does anybody know what a copper penny tastes like? I should say what else tastes like a copper penny? Does anybody know? That's see how many guys are up to par here. What besides a copper penny tastes like a copper penny? Anybody know? It is, but all the same time, after your friend of mine said, "Dude, this stuff gets into." Yeah, I bet you're right about that. They're getting the lungs. That's chemicals, man. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so I got my wife 3 nice cards. You see, let me see. I only got the cards yesterday. I got these 3 nice cards, I got 3 of them. I don't know which one to give her. Maybe I'll give her all. I guess I'll give her all 3. For my queen, for the queen of my heart, I can never get enough of you, and the love we share, everything about you is everything I love. That's why I know I'm blessed to call you my wife and share the beautiful life with you. Happy Valentine's Day. Love shows up in clean laundry and inside jokes. It's there. It sits down dinners. It's carry out favorites, wash dishes, and empty trash cans. That's what love shows up. Love is there. It's the calm and the chaos, the highs and the lows, the laughter and the tears. Love shows up in 100 little ways through ordinary days that all add up to a love that feels extraordinary. Happy Valentine's Day to the one I love. That's another one. This one is kind of more of a joke one. I like the kisses, night kisses, slow kisses, fast kisses, both kisses, shy kisses, any and all kisses. More kisses. You just so they're your kisses. Happy Valentine's Day. Right. I'm a romantic like that. Oh, yeah, I'll give her all 3 of them, I guess. I got to fill them out. Yeah, I get her some roses or something. She never wants nothing. She's not that person, but she deserves it. So let's really get this thing going, man. These streams, man. Come on. We can do it. We really can do it. I bet you it's almost 4 o'clock, isn't it? We got to go. We got to go. I'll talk to you guys. Love you guys. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.